further. Oh, interesting. It's showing live here. Maybe I'll use this instead. Okay. Apologies on that. Let's go back to Facebook. Yeah, we'll switch. Happy Saturday. What's left of it from over here in Bahrain land. Grateful for the end of the year. Sorry, end of the month. Can you believe it's the end of May? Gets you wondering how quickly the year is going by. It's almost as if you blink and it's the end of the year and you're on to a new year. So today's lesson, leadership lesson, is about choosing when to speak and when not to speak. So in other words, how do you manage your words? Words are very powerful. Reminds me of the speech by Mohammed Al-Khatani, the first world champion of public speaking, Toastmasters public speaking from the region. We've had many semi-finalists, finalists even, but he's the one that took it home, the first one. And his message, what the topic was, the power of words. Words are powerful, but I think we need to go even a step further and look at the thoughts that lead to the words. That's even more powerful, taking care of our thoughts. So as a leader, and I didn't go live on the other platform, so I will go live now. I've talked for almost 3 minutes, just realizing I haven't gone live on the other platforms. So I will go now. Better late than never. Yes? Yes. Manage your words. Manage your words. Know when to speak. Know when to listen. Sometimes you learn more just by listening. Know when to talk. Because sometimes we need to talk, we need to speak up. Sometimes the talking needs to be done to ourselves. We need to talk more to ourselves so that we don't talk ourselves out of doing things because of the thoughts that we're having. So the more we learn to talk to ourselves and listen less to ourselves. Sometimes we need to listen less to ourselves because the thoughts come that hold us back. And until we're able to know how to manage those thoughts, sometimes we need to talk more to ourselves so that we can take action. It's all about taking action. That's my word of this year. Taking action. And I can see that on my live, my Facebook profile, the live did not work for some reason, but it worked on the Facebook page, so that's good enough. So it's going to be a short one today, but the message is manage your words. Manage your words before you speak. Know when to speak, know when to stay silent, so that you don't say words that will not benefit the hearer. Ask me how I know. We've all been there. It's a process. So that's it for tonight. And sorry for not here. I went on late, and here I also went on late, but here I'm on most of the platforms, one or two not so, but it's okay. It's okay at this stage. It's okay. So I'm still celebrating my birthday. I had a lovely day today. I even forgot to mention. Lovely day today. Went to hear two amazing speakers, motivational speakers, inspirational speakers. Both have had a limb removed. One, Sheikha, and I forgot her last name, forgive me. But she had to have her right arm removed because she had developed, something had developed in her arm, and it led to cancer, so she had to have it removed. But she didn't let that stop her. Now she's a weightlifter. She runs marathons. She does amazing things. And then the other lady, Dr. Aruna, I think that's her name. I may be not saying it properly. I probably should have written it down so I can pronounce it properly. She flew in from India. Now, she had like a horrific situation where she was robbed or attempted to be robbed in India, pushed off a train. In the process, when she fell on the tracks, the train went over her leg. She was stuck under the train for 7 hours because it was nighttime. She was there for 7 hours, bleeding, and trains kept going over her leg. And at some point, rats came and ate her leg. I mean, even the thought of it, I think the good thing about this particular story when she was narrating it is she spoke in Hindi, so I didn't fully understand what she was saying, because I think if I had understood, it was later translated. If I had understood what she was saying, I probably would have been completely horrified and maybe in tears, because I can't even imagine someone going through that. So she was removed, taken to hospital, and then it was a small hospital. They said, sorry, we don't have anything to stop the pain, like anesthesia. And she's like, just cut the leg off. Just cut it off. That's some resilience. She had the leg cut off. She uses a prosthetic leg. And with that prosthetic leg, she decided to just go climb some mountains. Just go climb mountains, like all 7 of them. And she's not stopping there either. She's the first female Indian amputee to climb Everest, and I think all of them. If you are ever feeling discouraged, just remember this lady's story. I think that will cause you to just not let anything hold you back. And this is why we hear this kind of stories, because sometimes we just need to get a reality check that if someone can go through something so horrific, push through and keep going, what is our excuse? Of course, we're not comparing life. We're not comparing our situations, but still it serves as an encouragement to know that we each have different challenges that we face. And she said something interesting. Let me try and remember what she said. I'll just paraphrase. It's not so much what happens to us, it's how we react to what happens to us that defines us. Something to that effect. So if you face challenges will come, but it's how you react to those challenges is what defines who you are. Powerful messages. I will share their names tomorrow while it's still today. Tomorrow is June 1st. We're in June and the year is almost half over. So, thank you very much for joining me. Wishing you a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is. And remember, the leadership lesson for today is, what is it? Manage your words. Know when to speak, know what to say, and know when to listen. There's a time for everything. All right.